The Nokia 7 Plus is here. I know it's a bit late, but we weren't sent a review unit. This unit is courtesy of Gary from Gary Sonaseri, so please do head over to his channel and check out his work. We'll include a link in the description below. Nonetheless, the 7 Plus is a very interesting device and one that seems to offer great value for money. This is Sandeep, and while we test the device in detail to bring out reviews and comparisons for you, here are the first impressions of the Nokia 7 Plus on Rev Atlas. The Nokia 7 Plus sits between the Nokia 6 2018 and the Nokia 8 Scirocco devices in Nokia's lineup. There was a Nokia 7 introduced last year, but it didn't really see the light outside of China, and hence this is the first 7 series device to be released globally. The highlight feature of the 7 Plus is probably the build quality. It is stellar. Nokia phones of the past have always been known for good build quality and materials used, and while the first generation of Nokia devices from last year were good too, this is a whole new level. It feels amazingly solid in the hand and gives a really premium look. It uses Series 6000 aluminum in its construction, and despite weighing only 2 grams more than the Note 5 Pro, it feels even better to use, even though the Note 5 Pro itself is really great in that aspect. The footprint is also practically identical, but it has a smaller 3800 mAh battery that can be charged via Type-C port. We're glad to see a Type-C port on here, and it's high time the manufacturers shift to the standard for phones about 12k rupees at least. The phone supports 18 watt fast charging up to 9 volts at 2 amperes. The phone looks great, especially thanks to the copper accents that run all around the side frame as well as the chamfered edge. You can choose between white or black variants, both of which have the copper accents. The back panel also has a soft touch matte finish that provides great grip. The screen is a 6-inch 18:9 Full HD Plus unit with Gorilla Glass 3, which seems pretty good under sunlight too thanks to the contrast ratio despite being an IPS panel. But we'll dive deep into that during our review. One thing that's really surprising to me, and I'm truly proud of Nokia for doing this, is sticking to their promise for emphasis on security and software updates. They've consistently provided security patches and updates for all the Android phones that they released last year, sometimes even before the Android One devices. This year Nokia seems to be even more committed to the cause, as you still get stock Android that ensures the smoothest of performance, but also gets Android One branding. The phone comes with Android 8.1 Oreo and is running an April patch currently, but we are sure that the May patch will arrive very soon too. Performance is pretty smooth so far thanks to a Snapdragon 660 octa-core chipset and 4GB of RAM. The Note 5 Pro does have a 6GB variant at a cheaper price, but the 7 Plus packs in a beefier processor as well as a lighter skin, which should perform even better with lesser RAM. We'll do a speed test to compare both phones soon. There's an always active fingerprint scanner at the back and is really fast. The phone supports 4G LTE, VoLTE as well as hybrid dual SIM card slot. At the rear you find the dual camera setup, which also sports Zeiss branded optics. Nokia fans of smartphones from yesteryear would definitely find this a plus point, as generally only the high flagships got it back then. It's good to see that Nokia isn't cutting corners here with the optics. The camera setup is a 12MP f1.8 unit with 1.4 micron pixel size as the primary and a 13MP f2.6 1 micron telephoto lens as secondary. There's no OIS here, but the phone does have EIS as well as dual pixel autofocus. We'll do a detailed camera review soon, but here's what you can expect from the rear cameras and 16MP f2 1 micron front camera as showcased by these samples. The Nokia 7 Plus is definitely an interesting device, and it's already grown on me in the short time that I've used it. We'll be sure to check out the phone in detail and give a final verdict soon. Thanks for watching, see you again in the next one.